From right field on the south side of Chicago, we bring you Friday baseball on the show. It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the Chicago White Sox. First pitch coming your way next. And today's starter, Eric Fetty. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boog, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And we're underway here on the south side of Chicago. Foul ball there. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. 1 out in the top of the first.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Kevin.
Let's take a look at our lineup. Not the highest team batting average for this squad. They're down towards the bottom of the league in total hits. And Singy, because of that, they don't score a ton.
Yeah, and Boog, I'm looking for a little better performance out of them today. I mean, if they're going to be dangerous, if they're going to be able to create scoring opportunities, they're going to have to start making some individual adjustments. A lot of players in this lineup probably aren't happy with how they've hit the ball so far. So today's a chance to get something going.
Oh, 1 down. Jackknifes out of the way.
Inside.
Here's a 2-1. That close the corner. South side of Chicago just getting started here. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Here's a high chopper. Acuna tosses to first. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at-bat.
Batting third, catcher, Dylan Dingler.
2 outs, base is empty. Dylan Dingler now at the plate.
Ball 1.
Bounce to the right and foul ball. On the ground. Acuna on to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And taking the ball for Detroit, Framber Valdez. What do you have on him, Singy?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Chase Maidra steps to the plate for the White Sox. That one ripped, but foul. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. In the air, left side. And there's one down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with the runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
Munetaka Murakami, batting with one down, takes a strike. Next offering is fouled back. 0-2 now. Stays alive. Swings and misses here tonight. An efficient start to the home first, 2 away.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
2 down, base is empty. And up next for Chicago, Miguel Vargas.
Nope, that's a ball.
That misses. Ball 2.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think. Oh, good pitch is a strike.
That's ball 3.
So many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
And he walked him on 4 pitches. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. So they've still got both their challenges. 2 down, nobody on. In the air, right field. And that will end the inning. Scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Riley Green.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. Fetty, 33 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. Now a screamer into the outfield, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And he starts off the second with a double.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Zach McKinstry.
Ball 1.
Man at second. That one finds the corner. And now it's even 1-1.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times. So I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Ball 2.
Line drive,
Foul
and
ball.
that's just foul. The Tigers looking to strike first here at the top of the second. Out towards right center field. He's got it, and there's one away.
Batting sixth, first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Swings through that one. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 0-2.
Ball.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Stepping in, Wenzel
Oh, that's
Perez.
off the plate.
Second inning here, no score. Fouled off to the right. Man on second, 2 down. That misses.
Whoa, that's down.
2-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. And it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now it's going to be Gage Workman. Fetty checks over to first, and he's back. Foul ball.
Nope, that's down.
Perez off of first with 2 away. The 1-1 is fouled off.
That's a
Really
ball.
good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That
Oh,
one
that's out.
misses. Full count now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here on the south side. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Randall Grichuk. That's in for a strike on the outside corner. 0-1.
That's ball 2.
That one missed. That one misses.
Ball 4.
So a
Take it,
leadoff
Ray.
walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Digging in, Colson Montgomery. What a stop. The feed for one. A sensational double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Here's the catcher, Edgar Caro. Swing and a ground ball. Throw on to Torkelson. That ends the inning. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Here on the south side, all set for the start of the inning. How you lead. Up now for the Tigers.
Ball 1.
Up the middle, Acuna on the run, sends it over to first, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Back to the top of the Detroit order. Here's the center fielder, Colt Keith.
That's a ball.
The 1-0. And a foul ball. The 1-1.
Ball 2.
Lee gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Line and a base hit into right. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Next is the Tigers DH, Kevin McGonigal.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
And takes low for ball 1. But Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
He's so good at coming across the bag and snagging it with the bare hand to throw. I like the flair that he brings day in and day out.
Dylan Dingler getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. High fly ball lifted into air right field. Grichuk under it. And that is that. 1 left for Detroit, but they're on top 1-0. Back at right field, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Derek Hill steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Ball inside.
Right side, hard hit. Throw on to Torkelson. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting eighth, left fielder, number 17.
Now the left fielder, Sam Antonacci. In the air, right field, Perez on the move. And there's two away.
Batting ninth, the shortstop.
Now it's the shortstop, Luis Angel Acuna. Ground ball right side, and it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and he'll make it to second base with two gone.
Up next for the White
Smash
Sox.
that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
So runner at second, two down. Chase Maidra digs in now. And that drops in for a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
He's trying for third, pitching for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away.
Wow, that's a pretty elite throwing arm right there from the catcher spot. Pretty daring for him to try to steal third right there, but he gets the bag. Maybe the element of surprise was what came in because he's not used to guys running on him, and right there, stealing third base probably caught him off guard a little bit. So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Right back to him on the mound. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. The White Sox lead one, still behind by a count of 1-0. As we go to the top of the fourth. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Riley Green.
Ball.
To a count you really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
That's in there, and it's 2-1. Just missed.
Outside.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
That one misses.
That's ball four.
So a
Take your
leadoff
base.
walk.
Up next for the Tigers, shortstop, Zach McKinstry.
Zach McKinstry, the next to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. There's the strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Runner on the move. High fly ball, right field. Grichuk takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
Up next for the Tigers, first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
One out man at first. Here comes Torque to the plate. To the right side, Maidra. Acuna has it for one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Tigers 1 and the White Sox nothing. This is an AL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Back here on the south side, bottom of the 4th, Munetaka Murakami steps to the plate for the White Sox.
You know, these White Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And a good start to the inning.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And now it's going to be Miguel Vargas. Right there for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Tying run is at first. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. Curve in the dirt, kicks away. No advance, though. The 1-2. Good job to fight that one off.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball if you're the pitcher. Hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path, and they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate, so that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Randall Grichuk now walked his first time. That one is absolutely belted. And a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split-finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 1-2.
Ball.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Man at first, one away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
And up next for Chicago, Colson Montgomery. He hit into a double play his first time up.
Hey.
Now the 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Murakami off of first with 2 away. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Going, gone. A 2-run homer, and they jump ahead in the 4th. It's 2-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
So 2 down, Edgar Caro now at the plate.
Hey!
Here's your 1. Nice curveball for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Inside, backs him off again.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That ends the frame. But the White Sox with a 2-run homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Here on the south side, we go to the top of the 5th. Wenzel Perez up now for the Tigers. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0.
Well, these Tigers looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
And that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1. And that one clips the corner. Got him swinging. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Here's the 3rd baseman, Gage Workman. 0 for 1 so far.
No, that's down.
The White Sox leading by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Nope.
Into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now it's the 2nd baseman, How You Lee. Reached on an infield single his first time. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at 2nd with 1 gone.
Now just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And here is Colt Heath, 1 for 2.
No, that's low.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
flips the corner. Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Jordan Leisure, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Taylor warming up as well. Two on, one out. That one the other way. Brings it in.
Up next for the Tigers is designated hitter Kevin McGonigal.
Now the number 2 hitter, Kevin McGonigal.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Antonacci settles underneath it, brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. Tigers strand a pair. They're down 2-1. Back at right field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Derek Hill steps to the plate for the White Sox. That
That's
one
a
way
ball.
inside.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Just missed.
That's inside.
And there's a strike on the outside corner. Hill wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. So up next for Chicago, Sam Antonacci. Flied to right his first time.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. So they've still got both their challenges. Hill gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Hey!
One, two now.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
2-2 now. And there's a ball.
Three.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
On the inside corner for called strike 3. Now he's challenging the called strike. So the call will stand. Still one challenge left for them. One out man at first. Luis Angel Acuna will hit next. Doubled his first time up.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
The other way.
Foul ball.
Foul ball.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Here's a 1-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Next
Ball
one
3.
misses, and that's ball 3. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but, you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
My drive. In the box now, take strike one. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Ricky Vanasco, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Vest also throwing. Runners at first and second with one gone. Last half of inning number 5.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count. Way to lay off that pitch down. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Makes the grab.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Munetaka Murakami digs in now. Yeah, that's fouled off. Late with the swing there.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance. 0-2 count, you've got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Fights it off, he'll see another. Foul ball left side, he'll see another.
That's a ball.
In the dirt. Two on, 2 outs. Ripped to short. They take the force out, and the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple. They lead it 2-1. Back here on the south side. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Leading off, Dylan Dingler.
Detroit, catcher, Dylan Dingler.
That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. There's a strike at the knees. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Stays alive. swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Eric Fetty gives way, and he leaves with the lead after giving them some decent innings. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a moment.
Now pitching for the
Jordan
White Sox.
Leisure on to pitch out of the pen here.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard so far this season, so we'll see if that factors in.
Here's Riley Green.
Hey!
And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's back. See you later. And they tie it up. It's 2-2.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working, powers that fastball out of here.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Zach McKinstry getting
That's
ready to hit. One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Tigers. First
Showed a
baseman,
willingness to drive that
Spencer
pitch the
Torkelson.
opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Next to hit, Spencer Torkelson. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. That's a little bit low.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Fouled off. He was late. 1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. On the ground, could be 2. Acuna tossed the second, and that's
He's
2.
out.
Solo shot for Detroit this inning. 2-2 game. This is an AL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show.
Now pitching for
Back
Detroit.
now for the bottom of the
Number
6th,
70,
and there's a new
Ricky
pitcher on the mound.
Venesco.
Ricky Venesco. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Stepping in,
And
Miguel
leading off for the White
Vargas.
Sox, First baseman, Miguel Vargas.
Fought off foul.
You know, these White Sox really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Ball.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at-bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more
Ball
coming.
2.
Pitch is in the dirt. Full count now. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Out of here. A solo shot. And they slide in front in the sixth. It's 3-2. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
At the plate, Randall Grichuk, a strikeout and a walk. On the ground right side, Lee. To first, one pitch and one out.
Up next for the White Sox, third baseman
Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's already homered here in this one.
Off the plate,
Tigers
ball one.
bullpen with some action. Kyle Finnegan, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. One run across in the frame so far here in the bottom of the sixth.
Well,
That's
he gave
ball
up the
two.
home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
Next
Ball
pitch is
three.
downstairs. He swings and fouls one off. The 3-1. Right through there for a strike. And that's low
Nope,
for ball
that's ball
four.
four.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
Man at first. Now at the plate, Edgar Caro.
Hey.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there are two down.
Up next for the White Sox, center fielder
Derek Hill, the next to hit. That one almost got him. Next offering popped in the air right field, and that ends the inning. But the White Sox get one on a homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game.
now pitching for the
Welcome
White
back.
Sox.
We're in the seventh. We have a new
Number
pitcher on the mound, Trevor Richards.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Leading off for the
Well,
Tigers,
one-run
right
game.
fielder,
Now it's the
Trevor
switch-hitting
Richards.
outfielder, Wenzel Perez. That one
Oh, that's
inside, ball one. This one in the air, center field. And there's one down.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
So digging in, Gage Workman. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Out of here. And we are starting over.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. How you lead
Ball, that's
up
out.
now for the Tigers. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
So back to the top of the order. Next to hit, Colt Heath. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And a foul ball. 1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
So up next, Kevin McGonigal. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Oh, 1 now. And that drops in for a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Oh, 2 now. That one almost got him. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. But this clutch home run gets us even again. We're tied now with 3 apiece. This is an AL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Here on the south side, set for the last half of the 7th, Sam Antonacci steps to the plate for the White Sox. Ball 1 there.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
Out to short, McKinstry sends it to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
We talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
And up next for Chicago, Luis Angel Acuna. Swings over the top of that one. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Hit softly on the ground to third. Workman tosses to first. 2 away.
Up next for the White Sox, second baseman, Chase.
That clips the corner. And that misses.
That ball went out.
And the count even 1-1. Out to short. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. Score remains tied at 3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Sean Newcomb.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That one's in there. Strike 1. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Sir Anthony Dominguez, the closer of the staff, is throwing. In there at the knees. And the count is 0-2. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first, and they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man.
Left fielder, Riley Green.
Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Riley Green. He's already homered in this game. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Ball 1.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Got him swinging for the K.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers.
No. Inside.
Two down, nobody on.
Hey!
And there's a foul ball. That one
Ball
just
2.
misses.
Executed that pitch very nicely, just missed with it.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Outside with a breaking ball, Spencer Torkelson in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. And he walked
Ball
him.
4, take the
And
day.
after that long battle, he's aboard representing the tying run.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So digging in, Spencer Torkelson. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Swings through that.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than
No, he's safe.
what he was anticipating.
Over to first, and he saved. Here goes the runner. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings. Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
The 0-2. And that one almost got him.
Ball.
Man at second. On the ground to third. Over to first.
No, he's out.
And the inning is over. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. All tied up at 3 apiece.
Now pitching for
Back
Detroit.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Tyler Holton. 25th appearance of the year for him. And here's the slugger who starts at DH. Munetaka Murakami. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. Swing and a foul out of play. On the ground, right side. Sends it to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Up next for the White Sox, first baseman, Miguel.
And up next for Chicago, Miguel Vargas. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Runner takes off. Laser, base hit. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Throw comes in quickly, holds that go-ahead run at third, and there's still one away.
Back-to-back base hits. A lot riding on this next at-bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
So a change being made at first base. And on the pinch run for the White Sox, number 13. Digging in, Colson Montgomery.
We just might be talking about this at bat in our post-game wrap. He's proven he can drive in runs in these spots.
And that one fouled off.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
In there at the knees. 0-2 now.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Hard ground ball for a base stop. In to score from third. It's an RBI single. They lead it in the 8th. Throw comes into third, and they're at the corners with only one out.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
So up next, Edgar Caro. And there's a strike. Two on, one out. Hard hit into the gap. 1 run will score. Montgomery on his horse around third. The relay not in
He's on
time. He's
there.
safe at the plate. And they're up by 3.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Here's A.J. Hinch heading towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change right here. Tyler Holt departs. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. A new arm into the game, the righty, Will Vest.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
1 out, runner at second. Derek Hill steps to the plate for the White Sox. One out and a runner at second here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Outside, that's a ball.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Number 17.
Sam Antonacci will hit next. Just off the inside edge. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Man on second, 2 down. In the air, right field. And that's the inning. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. 9th inning coming up. The White Sox have the lead, 6-3. Last chance coming up here for the Tigers. Back now, and on the mound, a closer, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Wenzel Perez. Just off the outside edge, and that is ball 1. In the air to left center. One up, one down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And now here is Gage Workman. That one fouled off. The 0-1. Line drive. Peters takes it in for the out. 2 down.
Well, the ball will find you. You come into the game and better be ready because it's like the ball knows where's the new blood. But really nice play. That could have easily been botched.
Lee Stands in now and watches strike one.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
The Tigers down to their final strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Ball.
Got him. Ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying